Alright friends, now for the main event. We're going to start building this time. Here we're just going to be opening up our QL140 RGBs. So after much research, I really wanted the 140s for the static pressure value, the amount of airflow. QLs do not give like the most airflow, the same with the LLs, but like they are slightly better than most other fans, and more importantly, for this build, in my opinion, they are the unparalleled leaders in RGB, except for the Thermaltake rings. So I didn't want to use the Thermaltake software. Also, Thermaltake does not have a syncing function with ASUS, which my video card is the ASUS Strix. So I really wanted that to just sync flawlessly. IQ has, in my opinion, the best software, the best ability to kind of create custom profiles. We're going to be able to create them for games. We're going to be able to create them for specific programs, functions. And I was talking to my wife that, like, you know, these RGB fans were cheaper than a Christmas tree. Alright, so there is I was just looking at this like, oh no, the metal is scuffed. But there's a plastic cover over the metal fan here. If I hold it just right, you guys can see it glaring in the light. Oh no, I'm not pulling off any plastic till we're done with this build. But bing bada boom, it looks so cool in like a 30 FPS because it like only grabs every other frame. But it's the price we pay. This camera only shoots 30 FPS regardless of what pixel density it is. So when I'm at 4K, it shoots 30 frames. When I'm at 1080p, it shoots 30 frames. So we are where we are. That'll get upgraded eventually, but all right. Box one down. Okay, so inside the box, 2 fans. The fans individually come with a handy dandy attached cord. And then the cords are labeled. We're just going to leave those labeled now. 2 RGB hub, and then 1 is to, I'm guessing, to the fan hub. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the fans quite yet. We're going to think about it. And by I'm not sure how I'm going to do the fans, I mean, I'm not sure how I'm going to plug them in. Now, the Be Quiet fan header only has room for 6 fans, and we are going to be running up to 8, I think, if we do 3 on the 3 with the AIO. Might even actually be 10. I think we're going to do 2 on back of the AIO. For RGB effect, also just to kind of improve the airflow just a little bit. Even though it is only a few degree change, it's weird to me that people are like so nitpicky with GN's videos about a 2-degree change between cases, but then when it comes to using fans, people are like, oh no. Okay, then we get not worth the money. It's kind of ironic to me that you're willing to spend that much on a different video card, but unwilling to spend that much on fans. And I did buy these fans on sale. Just set up a tickler for yourself on PC Part Picker. Wait for them to go on sale on Newegg for 84 bucks. So pack of 2 is 84 bucks. So again, not the cheapest RGB solution, but also not the most expensive. And they do go on a reasonable price. Then we just get the screws here. So these each come with screws. So we're just going to set these all up. And then we do get a, I think this is the Commander Core and versus the Commander Pro. So it does come with 6 slots, so you can plug in 6 fans on this bad boy, and then it comes with double stick tape. So, and there is some minor instructions. But I'll read all of these off camera, and then we'll get to work. Waste electrical and electronic equipment. So if you live in the EU, you can't dispose of these with domestic waste. You're obligated by law to return electrical and electronic devices at the end of their service lives to the public collecting points set up for this purpose or point of sale. Details to this are defined by the national law and of the respective country, the symbol of the product and instruction manual. So if you live in the EU and you have a "don't throw me away in a trash can" sign, can't throw it away in a can. Of course, Gian likes to say, here in the US, we are working hard with our partners at HP and Dell to make sure that e-waste is floating at the top of all garbage piles by being frequently discarded. That way we have materials wherewith to fashion our spears during the apocalyptic outbreak of 2492. Just kidding. Hopefully that's wrong. I don't know. Who knows these days? Who knows? It's not like you'd want an aluminum tipped spear anyway. Bend way too easily. It's like the aluminum really is useless. Strange that like a lightweight strength material that is relatively cheap to produce would be so useful now and so utterly useless in the apocalypse. Alright, same thing 3 times over. We're just unboxing these, getting them ready to go, stack these all up, and then in the next video you can look forward to the installation. But let's be done with this one for right now, and we will move on to the next thing I wanted to show you guys, which is the Commander Pro. So because I am doing Corsair AIO, Asus graphics card, and a bunch of different fans, I really wanted to be able to plug this bad boy in, or plug all my fans into one single use product. Notably, the Commander cores utilize a SATA power pin and the USB port. So we'll look inside the Commander Pro, see what it has to offer. The main point of getting Commander Pro is so that you can connect more devices. You can also have multiple temp monitors. It's basically required if you're going to do a custom cooling solution. And since I was doing this build to the max anyway, I figured to just spend the extra $15 to get the Pro over the Commander Core XT. But the Commander Core XT is another option if that's what you're looking for. You just need one temp monitor for your AIO, for example, and you don't care about monitoring your GPU, then don't stress, baby. Alright, so this comes with the same connectors, a USB connector and a SATA power connector. That's going to enable this to, you know, turn on. And then you can see here, it's got templates. I guess I should move my face up. I guess it has room for 4 temp monitors, 2 USB plugins, and then you can also have in here our 6 fans and 2 LED header connectors as well. So we can plug in 6 fans, and I believe you can actually just plug in the USB connectors from the Commander, from the Commanders as well. So you can just direct connect this USB into the Commander Pro. But we're going to read the instructions just to double check my thinking on that. I do know that you can daisy chain the fans together in order to get maximum value out of those connectors as well. So we're going to be doing that at the same time as well. And this one does come with a series of cables that you can utilize for connecting your devices. Fancy schmancy. I don't know what these are. I'm guessing these are for RGB connections. Oh, or these are maybe the temp monitors. 3-pin. These are all the 4 pins. Alright, well, I'm going to be turning this off, reading my instructions, and then we'll be installing. Tune in soon. Bye for now.